Good morning, students. This is our third interaction. The topic which we are going to start today, the sentence once again. Now, for a quick revision, I want to remember you that we have taught so many content regarding this topic, the sentence, as I have written on the board, and you can see the middle part of this content is the sentence, and sentence in the starting we have discussed what is a sentence. Then we have taught and we have learned, हमने आपको सिखाया था the kinds of sentences. Then we have learned parts of a sentences, है ना. Now we will learn today objects, and objects are direct objects and indirect objects. So our topic is, today's content is objects. Class, look at the board. It has two types. It has two types. One is direct object and second is indirect object. So we will discuss direct object and indirect object. Already we have learned sentence. The sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense, complete meaning. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark, sign of exclamation. This is all about the sentence. And next kinds of sentence. So there are, what are the kinds of the sentence? मैंने आपको सेंटेंसेस के काइंड्स के बारे में बताया था. तो कौन से काइंड्स के? फर्स्ट डिक्लेरेटिव, सेकंड और क्या था, थोड़ा सा रिकॉल करें. फर्स्ट डिक्लेरेटिव, सेकंड इंटेरोगेटिव, थर्ड एक्सक्लेमेटरी, फोर्थ इम्परेटिव. These are the four different kinds of the sentence, and one by one I have explained in detail in our previous videos, as you can see through the videos. Then I have taught you parts of a sentence, and it contains two parts. One, subject, and two, predicate. Subject, the sentence is about, जिसके बारे में, जो सेंटेंस में काम कर रहा होता है ना, तो that part is called subject. Let us a quick revision. So the types of sentences are four, and parts of a sentence: subject and predicate. Subject is the part of a sentence that tells who or what the sentence is about. कि सेंटेंस में किसके बारे में है, सेंटेंस किसके बारे में है. लाइक जैसे मैंने कहा द मैंगो इज़ स्वीट, तो आई हैव रिटन इज़ स्वीट, तो यू हैव नो आइडिया मैम किसके बारे में बात कर रही हैं. सो व्हेन आई विल राइट द मैंगो इज़ स्वीट, then you just catch the point कि the mango, the subject part of the sentence is the mango, because sweet जो word है वो mango के लिए यूज़ हुआ है. the mango is sweet. the boy is playing hockey, है ना, is playing hockey. who is playing hockey, यहाँ आपको who से रेफ़र करेंगे, सब्जेक्ट को आप who से रेफ़र करेंगे, who is playing hockey, तो your answer will be the boy is playing hockey. So subject part of the sentence is the boy. Next, predicate. Both the sentences हैविंग प्रेडिकेट पार्ट। सेकेंड सेंटेंस मैंने आपको क्या बताया, द बॉय इज playing hockey. The predicate says the predicate is the part of a sentence that asserts something about the subject. The predicate parts जो subject part है उसको asserts करता है, उसको link करता है. Is playing hockey है ना, the boy is playing hockey. So what is the boy doing? What is the boy doing? Is playing hockey. So is playing hockey is the predicate part of the subject. Now we will come on objects, direct objects and indirect objects. To understand this betterly, we will discuss some points before starting the topic. Direct objects means you can say non-living objects. Non-living objects. When I will write the sentences on the board, then you will see in that sentence in non-living things, okay. And for direct objects, indirect objects, living objects considered as direct objects and non-living objects considered as a direct objects. So first I will write some details about direct objects and indirect objects. Through these details we can learn this topic easily. So look at the board. This part revolves around the sentence, okay. Now our next point is objects मतलब कर्म, subject means कर्ता, who does and what he or she does, ठीक है. देन सबसे easiest way में हम आपको समझाना चाहते हैं नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स. नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स considered as direct objects. Non-living objects considered as direct objects and living objects indirect objects. Now understand it perfectly. We will go to our next point, and next point example. We can easily understand it or learn it through examples. First I am going to start to write I eat an apple. I eat an apple. मैं एक सेब खाता हूँ या खाती हूँ. So we have to search. It is having direct objects and indirect objects. इसमें direct object क्या है और indirect object क्या है. So first of all, what is non-living thing in it? We just search it. Apple. Apple is non-living and non-living considered as direct objects. So apple is direct objects and I is direct object because this is subject part. ओके अब इसको और अच्छे से समझने के लिए मैं क्या खाता हूँ. What do I eat? What do I eat? मैं क्या खाता हूँ. जब एक वर्ड आता है ना What do I eat? क्या खाता हूँ, क्या, तो वो जो क्या वर्ड है What क्या, तो ये है आपका जब जिस भी नॉन लिविंग के लिए, वॉट एवर what word is used for non-living thing, that is your direct object. Again I am trying to explain. ये what है? Sentence I eat an apple. मैं एक सेब खाती हूँ. मैं क्या खाती हूँ? It means जो what का reply करेगा. Which word reply to what? Which word will reply to what? That is your direct object. मैं क्या खाता हूँ, क्या की प्लेस पर यू विल यूज एप्पल, है ना, वॉट, एप्पल. सो दिस इज डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके क्लास. नेक्स्ट वी कैन टेक अनदर एग्जाम्पल. एग्जाम्पल बी, शी स्पीक्स इंग्लिश. She speaks English. वो इंग्लिश बोलती है. ठीक, वो क्या बोलती है? She speaks English. So English. यहाँ what का आंसर कौन दे रहा है? इंग्लिश. वो क्या बोलती है? She speaks English. So English is direct object. Any doubt? When you will write a sentence, then you will put a question yourself. Then which word reply of the word what? That word will be your direct object. Okay. Next example is you can teach me. You can teach me English. आप मुझे इंग्लिश पढ़ा सकते हैं. You can teach me English. आप मुझे इंग्लिश पढ़ा सकते हैं. आप मुझे क्या पढ़ा सकते हैं? What do you teach me? What do you teach me? आप मुझे क्या पढ़ा सकते हैं? So I will teach you English. मैं आपको इंग्लिश, I can teach you English. तो वहाँ पर प्लेस कौन फिल कर रहा है what की? इंग्लिश. नेक्स्ट, see, you can teach me. हिंदी कर लीजिए, नो प्रॉब्लम. मैथमेटिक्स, कंप्यूटर साइंस, algebra, arithmetic, environmental science. You can choose or pick any one of the subject, any one of the language. Okay. You can teach me हिंदी. आप मुझे हिंदी पढ़ा सकते हैं. What can you do teach me? What can you teach me? Sorry. What can you teach me? You can teach me हिंदी. So क्या पढ़ा सकते हैं? हिंदी. तो हिंदी इज योर डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके. नाउ इट्स सेकंड पार्ट इज इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट भी समझ लेते हैं अब हम. easily we will teach you in a very simple way. Now I am going to start indirect object. Indirect object, consider the word which is whom. किसको या किसकी. Indirect words, consider the word which is whom. And example, ठीक है, एग्जाम्पल मैं आपके सामने लिख देती हूँ अभी. इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए आप फर्स्ट है ही टोल्ड हिज पेरेंट्स a lie. उसने अपने पेरेंट्स को झूठ बोला. क्या बोला? झूठ बोला. किसको? पेरेंट्स. देखिए दोनों आंसर्स आपके यहीं से आ रहे हैं. ही टोल्ड हिज पेरेंट्स अ लाई. उसने किसको? पेरेंट्स को क्या बोला? झूठ बोला. अब हमें देखिए इजीली यहाँ से मिल गए हमारे डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. क्या होगा? ही एंड अ लाई. ठीक है. एंड किसको? हिज पेरेंट्स. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? इनडायरेक्ट में ये क्या हो जाएगा? हिज parents. The two words are very important. First is what and second one is whom. What will help you to search direct objects and whom word will help you to search indirect objects. Clear? We can take another examples to understand it better. Now I am writing here. Please hand me the remote. Please hand me the remote control. Remote control for the TV. Up. Now we have to see what are direct objects and indirect objects. Sentence is in front of you. You just understand it. Please hand me the remote control for the TV. Please मुझे टीवी का रिमोट कंट्रोल दे दीजिए. किसको? मी. मुझे दे दीजिए. एंड होम फॉर इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. सो मी. मी इज इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. क्या दे दीजिए? रिमोट कंट्रोल. एंड रिमोट कंट्रोल इज नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स. सो नॉन लिविंग ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैज टू बी कंसीडर्ड एज डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. तो डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स में क्या आ जाएगा क्लास? रिमोट कंट्रोल. ठीक है. डायरेक्ट, इनडायरेक्ट. प्लीज़ मुझे रिमोट कंट्रोल दे दीजिए. किसका? टीवी का. है ना? किसका? टीवी. ओके. सो टीवी, क्योंकि होम वर्ड इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए आया है. ठीक. किसका या किसकी. So the session is about objects, and objects are considered as two types. Non-living objects are considered as direct objects and living objects are considered as indirect objects. What considered? Non-living objects. Example, she speaks English. Who speaks English? What she speaks. So what considered for English? So English is direct object. You can teach me Hindi. आप मुझे हिंदी पढ़ा सकते हैं. आप मुझे क्या पढ़ा सकते हैं? आप मुझे हिंदी पढ़ा सकते हैं. And what considered for non-living objects? And answer will be Hindi. So ये आपका हो जाएगा डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज हिंदी. एनी डाउट क्लास? नाउ इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स. इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर कंसीडर्ड द वर्ड यूज्ड फॉर इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट इज whom. ठीक. फर्स्ट, he told his parents a lie. उसने अपने पेरेंट्स से झूठ बोला. किसको बोला? पेरेंट्स को. क्या बोला? झूठ बोला. सो क्या what prefers direct objects. So he and a lie considered as direct objects, and indirect objects his parents are considered as indirect objects. Class clear है point? Next, second point. Please hand me the remote control for the TV. So please hand me the. किसको? Me. क्या करना है हैंड ओवर? रिमोट कंट्रोल. सो रिमोट कंट्रोल इज योर डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट इज मी एंड टीवी. सो यू कैन टेक स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ इट. आई होप you will have learned this chapter very enjoyfully. And one more thing, in your book, in your language book, exercise is given on page number 7 and the sentences, 10 sentences are given. I have taken 2 sentences from your book, as you can see on number 1 and number 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 you have to attempt. I will give you some instructions through PDF to attempt this exercise yourself. I will send you a PDF regarding this work. So you will attempt first, then you will match the answers with given PDF from my side, and then you will circle the mistakes. How many mistakes you have done. So this session is completed, and in next video and next session we will continue our new chapter, that is phrases and clauses. Phrases and clauses we will discuss in our next session, and as I have instructed to you to do the exercise, you just follow my instructions. Have a nice day. Thank you class.